Welcome to another Do Not Disturb dog walk. Oh, so we're meeting up here at Waitangi Park with my friend Myra, who's just turning up there dressed in a green jacket. She's going to come for a dog walk with us.
Hello. Hi, Quigley.
Would you like to hold the dog?
Yes.
Just because it'll be great for me to have both my hands for what I'm about to do.
Oh,
I'd
cool.
like to put a microphone on you if that's okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent.
I think my friend Terry wants to join us. Is that okay?
Oh,
He's
wow.
a real cool guy, and he heard about what we're doing.
Oh, that's cool.
He could take along, and I thought you guys would hit it off anyway.
Do you know what's cool about that is I've got two microphones here, so I can give him one too.
Cool. They said we'd be meeting here in about 20 minutes.
Just got to remember how to turn it on. Oh right, so it might be a bit too early to start recording.
Oh, could be. Oh. See, we were walking to they said we'd meet at the skate park.
Yep. He might be already there, right?
Yeah, could be. But yeah, it's beautiful sunny there. Otherwise, I feel like I'm dressed for the snow. It's so cold.
Yeah, I know, right? I've been lamenting about the sun disappearing on us.
But it will be pretty.
Yeah.
Great one to film.
What's that?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I haven't grown. It's just that my pants are short because I have to put my pants like under the belly or over the belly.
All right.
Like it's like low ride or high rider. Yeah, I'm in no man's zone at the moment.
I was thinking about how you are thinking about getting back into martial arts and talking to me about wanting to come and join in with the sword fighting. And I was thinking,
I know I had to.
I know that's only going to last for so long, and then you're going to have to take a break from that.
However, it could be fun, and I could work within my limits. I raced a 5-year-old nephew the other day in a running race.
Oh yes.
I thought this would be fun. Let's go. I'll challenge you. And I fell within seconds, flat on my face.
Oh wow.
And because I'm slightly, I have to adjust to the new balance. Yeah.
We're going to put your microphone live now.
Okay.
It's live.
Ooh.
This is recording the audio separately, your audio separately.
Yes.
Good, so there's a couple of rules and guidelines on the YouTube channel. We'll have to remind Terry when he turns up too.
Yeah, this is my first time.
Well, the thing is,
on the YouTube channel.
I've got a policy that we've got a slogan for the first policy, which is never mind the 6 o'clock news. Have I told you about this before?
Never mind 6 o'clock news.
Yeah, I actually talk about it every episode to remind all the viewers that, because I blather and Skype and talk all throughout the recordings when we go on these dog walks, but I've made it a rule since the very beginning that I'm not allowed to talk about anything that's on the 6 o'clock news.
Okay, so I can hold you accountable for this?
Well, also, we can all hold you accountable for it too, because you, by appearing on the YouTube channel, and walking and talking and doing like a podcast dog walking recording with me, you are also not allowed to talk about anything that's on the 6 o'clock news.
That's a hard one, because I don't watch the 6 o'clock news, so I don't know what's on there.
Well, I know, neither. But there are some things that are obviously on the 6 o'clock news, like that old guy with the funny hat who just died over in the Vatican.
Don't talk about it.
Don't talk about it. Hey, that's on the news at the moment. And,
Okay.
you know, obvious things. I don't want to talk about bad news either, or bad things, or you know, what we're pissed off with about the world.
Yes, this is happy times.
Yeah, it is.
Quigley.
And we're inviting viewers to enjoy the experience with us. So that's the whole point of it, to make this a safe space for people to come and just enjoy what we're doing and
cool.
witness it along with us.
Well, should I see where our mate's at?
Terry, where are you? Now the other policy is just a bit of a jokey, gimmicky one, and it's represented by the slogan, "Show us the poop," which is like as if the audience were annoyed that they don't get to see the poop, because whenever Quigley poops, he gets his own private time, and even if I do catch it on camera, I'll edit that out. The viewers don't get to see Quigley doing the poopening.
That's really nice for his privacy.
It is, and also because I just feel embarrassed about. I wouldn't want to point the camera at that. let alone broadcast it.
Yeah.
So sorry to all the folks out there in the internet world.
Who were just hanging out for this moment.
If you're annoyed that you don't get to see the poop, too bad. Yeah, cool. Terry! So I yelled his name.
Well,
Where are you, Terry?
he said he'll give us a call. Right, well. Oh, that's you.
That's me with a very long-winded voice-to-text message that I just sent you, explaining why I was going back to the car because I forgot something. And just as well because I had forgotten to lock the thing.
Good. Is it called Waitangi? Oh.
This is Waitangi Park, yes.
Huh. Shall I send him? What should I do?
I would say, here, use my phone.
He said he'll give me a call. So how about I just keep my phone here and we can start walking?
All right. That sounds good. And we look forward to Terry joining us. That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
And anyway, Myra, since we're broadcasting this to all of the world, what would you like to say, just to briefly summarise who you are and where you're from and things like that?
That's cool. I was born in Wellington. So this is home.
Oh, good.
It's home for me. So this is this walk has a lot of memories for me too, because this is where I used to rollerblade, scoot, little girl.
Oh, that's cool that we came here then.
Dad used to kayak on the waterfront, so we'd be down here most days after school as kids.
Aye.
Jumping around in the rocks on the waterfront, lots of rocks. Kids love rocks. My daughter still loves them today. Not as many as they used to be. And yeah, down here at Freiburg, in the 80s, my mum and dad set up that gym. So I was here, as a little girl after school, and there'd be, like aerobics instructors in their little G-bang outfits.
Do you know what's funny is it was my idea to come walking here, and then it just turns out that you have all this special connection and history with the location. That's really cool.
And then when my daughter was a little girl, I started doing waka ama down here. So in the really early mornings, I'd get in there with my little best friend, Anita.
I just remembered something else about you that you told me a long time ago. You used to be a cyclist.
Yes. Yeah, it all started
cycling.
in Wellington.
Yeah.
I think if you're a cyclist in Wellington, you have to really love it.
Hey, look at this guy. He only got one wheel. He must not love it that much.
One wheel.
He's got a unicycle.
Oh yeah, I can't do that. It's a bit scary for me.
I was watching him try to get on it before, and he can't do it either. He wants to learn. He hasn't mastered it yet.
Yeah,
it's
amazing for your core stability.
I actually run the camera then to witness that little bit of him trying to get on it, and I was really hoping that he was going to show us how it's done, but he didn't. Poor guy. Good on him for getting out there and giving it a go. Hopefully he gets on it.
Yeah. Well, I became really good at cycling from Wellington. The reason why is we've got wind, and if you can ride in wind, you can ride anywhere in the world easily, I think.
Yeah.
The hills, that helps.
Do you know, the thing that interests me about that kind of sport is that some of the cycling races are at high altitudes, like in the mountains and things.
Yeah.
And I know that altitude affects how well you can breathe.
Ooh, yes, I've played with this.
And so the sea level riding versus the mountain riding there's a real difference there on your physical performance. And
absolutely. So I went to stay with my auntie Lorraine Moller in Boulder, Colorado. That's up, I think, 5,000 feet. And when I got there, 17 years of age, straight out of high school, I was there to train and get used to the altitude. Well, altitude training was going to be my advantage to be amazing at sea level.
Yeah.
So when I got there, the difference in altitude was so remarkable. Just going to the shops, walking down the normal mall, I'd have to have Vaseline. No, back then it was like a chapstick thing.
Oh yes.
Chapstick was popular in the 2000s.
To stop your lips from freezing.
No, from drying up. So I'd
Drying out.
put it around my nose, put it around the outside of my lips.
Oh, yeah.
Not very attractive, but
Yes.
that's how extreme
It's
the
like
dryness was and the lack of oxygen was.
one of my friends borrowed some sunscreen off me once, and the way she slathered copious amounts of it on her face
Wow.
and then just left it sort of dripping. I was quite shocked. I was like, "Are you going to fix that?" She just wore it like that for the rest
That's
of
confidence.
the hour that we hanged out. She was absolutely carefree about this amazing slathering of sunscreen she'd put all over her face.
That's amazing. When I was thinking back to America when I was that age, I went to this American event. I don't know, I can't remember what it was. But anyway, everyone had their hand on their heart and singing anthems, and old veterans came out of the sky in parachutes, and they all sang this amazing song to the Patriots, whatever it is.
Oh.
It's beautiful, the patriotism, but I thought, wow, this is a bit over the top. But when oh, that's a cute puppy.
Oh, he's a middle-sized dog.
Beautiful today.
Yeah, because people come along with much bigger dogs.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
There's an inferiority complex for big dogs.
You're liking this one.
I don't like when this happens.
Oh dear.
Mate, can you put yours through
Oh,
there?
sure, of course.
My big stupid long line is hazardous like that.
Oh, he doesn't go very far. I was with a nice long one like yours. Oh, he doesn't go very far.
Right? He doesn't need to. This guy will go the full length sometimes, especially on the
Well, now
bushwalks.
we have the beach, which is fantastic.
He's
No,
a strong boy, isn't he?
yeah, he's pretty strong.
Okay,
Bye.
Kia ora hoa.
So it was very, how it's like desert style heat that
Yes.
burns. And
We're back in Colorado.
We're back in Colorado.
Yeah.
I'm in the stands with the Patriots singing and crying, and my auntie puts on some sunscreen for me. I don't wear sunscreen, never have. I've always worn coconut oil. It's taught right from the islands. So I'm wearing the sunscreen, and I go, "Is it all rubbed in?" She said, "Yes." And then we go afterwards because she was very famous, and I meet all kinds of people. Oh, this person won this. He's a gold medalist. This is an Olympian from so and so, and then I say, "Excuse me, but I need to go and use the restroom." And I go and use the restroom, and I find out I've got that thick zig. It's white. And I just mixed and mingled and met some people, and they didn't say anything about my whole white face. Anyway, I wouldn't do it by choice.
Yeah. Quigley wants to say hello to all the doggies. Keep moving.
Oh, I've got a missed call.
Oh,
Let's see.
turn your phone off silent so you don't miss it next
shoot,
time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've got two phones and they're both recording right now.
Okay.
I could shut down one so you can use it for a phone call. The one that's recording your microphone.
418. Oh, that was ages ago. Is this you? 02
Oh,
ending in
yes,
66?
yes, I did try to call you. You didn't pick up.
Oh, so this is a good trial because maybe I should turn on my
Turn the sound on so you don't miss Terry's call when he calls.
Okay.
Do you know that I'm not attracted to most of America, but I do feel like in my mind Colorado has a good rep. It feels like a place I'd like to go to.
It is. It
I
has
think the
everything.
singer from Metallica lives there now.
Cool.
After many decades living in San Francisco, he decided, you know what, screw this place. I'm going to get a house in the mountains.
Yeah,
I
those
heard that he
flat
put-
irons are stunning.
I heard that he pissed off his neighbours for some reason. I think
Oh,
they
he
wanted
has
an
the
access
drums.
road through his property or something.
Okay.
And he wouldn't allow it. Right. Anyway, we get to see that band live in November here in New Zealand.
Really?
Yeah, I got tickets. I got tickets to that concert.
Yeah, that'll be historical.
As far as New Zealand is concerned, because they don't come very often. But I had tickets last time they came, and were going to come, I should say, because at the very last minute they cancelled and refunded all of our tickets.
Wow.
Look at this little brat!
He's a wildcat.
He's practically flying. Here's the Freiburg beach. We should show everyone on camera this place.
Yeah.
Dogs are not allowed on this beach, so
They can only look.
Yeah. And honestly, I've been here on a nice hot summer's day, and it feels like there's no beach because it's covered in people.
Yeah.
They're just all like a thick carpet of people hanging out on the beach and swimming and stuff.
Yeah. It's a well-used spot.
And where was the gym? Is that
That's
building
it.
there?
So big there. Yes.
With the pools and stuff.
Yeah. That was before there were franchises and chains of gyms. And my parents would set them up. So they were pioneers in the 80s.
Aye.
Yeah. See this boat over here, the tugboat?
Yes.
That's a fantastic cafe and place to eat.
I know, I've been there.
Yeah, and they use beef tallow, which is like,
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if it's good for vegans. Yeah. But
It's
anyway,
probably not.
tasty.
It's
Tasty
probably
if
not.
you're not.
What was I going to say? Me and my mum were just rambling around Auckland and around Wellington here when she came down to visit, and I just randomly remembered that boat's there, and I said, "Hey, Mum, should we just go to hang out in this boat restaurant thing?" So it was cool. That's a cool memory.
Oh, that's sweet.
We've got memories related to this location right here, right there. We parked up here for a New Year's night one time in our house bus.
Sweet.
And at 2:40 in the morning, a drunk driver crashed into the back of our bus.
What?
Well, we were in bed sleeping or trying to get to sleep because
forget that New Year's.
it was a party
Here's my
out
mate,
there at
Terry.
midnight.
Just my
Terry's ringing. Hi, Terry.
Hello. Hey, how are you? Are you? Well, I'm walking with Quigley the dog and Marlon, and we're coming. We're just past.
We're across the road from 178 Oriental Parade.
Yeah, we're between Freiburg and that rotunda thing. So kind of on the second beach. Oh, cool. Oh, which way are you coming from? Is it Schaefer's? Oh, neat. Okay, I know where you are. All right, we'll see you in a minute.
See you in a minute.
Bye.
Is he following us or coming towards us?
He's coming the same way that we've gone.
Okay, so he's good. He's coming from that direction.
Yeah.
Wicked.
That's an amazing way to start your New Year's, getting back-ended.
Yeah. And we drove away from it, so they didn't do a huge amount of damage, but it looked ugly afterwards, and then it took a while to get it through the insurance repairs and everything, which is,
yeah.
Because we live the bus life, we live in the bus, and it makes it hard for us to give them the time to make the repairs and everything. But so it was a bit of an ordeal at the beginning of last year. Oh, yeah, last year. That was last year.
Beginning of last year. Shakers.
Yeah. So what do you, before Terry arrives, shall we introduce him to the viewers since we are recording, he doesn't
know
who is
that
this Terry guy that's coming?
He doesn't know that we're recording.
Oh, doesn't he?
So I might want to tell him first.
Oh yeah, cool.
So he has a choice, right? It's
Yeah,
nice to be
absolutely.
consenty.
Yeah, just like I offer a microphone, but I've had times in the past where people have come on the recording and they're like, nah, I don't need a microphone. So it's cool. It just makes it harder for the viewers to hear them, but
conversations.
if they don't have much to say, then it doesn't matter.
So over here is my favourite run is it's Southern Walkway Trail, and it goes
In the hills.
Yeah, you go up this nice little steep route up here, and then all the way up there.
All the way up there.
Yeah, around. Oh, you weave around that nice little green belt, and then you pop out near those at the top near those pine trees or macrocarpa trees, and then there's some lovely little tracks, and you come to the lookout.
Oh, okay.
So that's one of my favourite runs, paired with some speedy work around the base.
Yep.
Not as fast as I
do you
was, but
do you like to run up and then down, or start at the top, run down and then back up?
I always start with hardest first. That's just
Up
how my
first.
brain works.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you start at sea level and go up,
Yes.
and come back down. Yep.
Because the down bit's the fun bit, and it warms you down.
Well, do you know
Ah,
that...
here he is. Oh, let him know
Okay,
if he's cool.
cool.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you
Hello.
viewers then what I wanted to tell her.
Nice to see you. Awesome. Listen, yeah.
I know. So that's my mate Marlon, and I just need to let you know because of consentees
Yes.
that we're filming the dog walk on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Is that okay
Where's
with
the
you?
camera?
On him.
I wear it,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
It's a faceless
You don't
YouTube
mind?
channel,
Oh, good.
in a way.
Ugly, eh?
This is Quigley.
Ugly.
But Mowgli's a cool name.
Oh, yep. Quigley.
Mowgli? That's the character, the protagonist from the Jungle Book.
Terry.
Hi, Terry.
My name is Terry.
That's
My
it,
name's
Mowgli.
Marlon.
Marlon.
Yeah.
Cool, you got a YouTube, eh? Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you know, I've been making recordings, walking this dog and just walking and talking. It's honestly the most boring YouTube channel ever. And I just did it as an experiment to see how popular it would get. And it got a whole lot more popular than I ever thought it would. And so now I just keep rolling with it, mate.
Awesome, eh?
So we're up at about the 90,000 views mark after 1 year of making
Nice.
recordings.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Nah. I mean, it's still small potatoes, but it's more than I ever thought it was going to be. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. Like, but honestly, one video in particular went kind of viral, and it's almost up to 50,000 views. So that accounts for 50,000 of the 90,000 views that we've got. This one video, right? So that was a reward. That one video that we made, and I think it became popular because we had a brief encounter with the New Zealand police.
All right.
And
Wow, that's
so I had
wild.
to put that in the description, and then it's sort of most of the comments is about the police. Going, the police, I don't like the police, or I love the police, or whatever they're saying, you know.
Everyone's got a view on the police.
Anyway, we've got a guideline for when we're talking on the YouTube channel that I've got this rule called never mind the 6 o'clock news. We're not allowed to talk about anything that's on the 6 o'clock news, and that just keeps it like a cool, safe place for everyone to listen to. Like, we can talk about anything else, but if you bear it in mind that we got that rule for a reason, so they're not talking about government and politics and war and that guy over in
Yeah.
the Vatican who just died and things like
Just
that.
having a walk, and the thing is, I don't know what's on the
Are
news, but I
you-
watch the news.
Are you willing to wear a microphone too? Because we have one for you and one for you if you want. That'd be cool, and then we'll hit the viewers at home will hear you loud and clear. Just put the fluffy bit on it for some wind protection. Not that it's windy today, which that's great, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this microphone was already live. Oh no, that's not good. No, it's just clip that onto yourself.
You might have to edit it quite a bit.
I'm just not sure what sort of sound it was recording in my pocket, so now it might have ruined everything.
Oh dear.
Ah! Oh no! If it was recording in my pocket,
I've got
maybe
a
when I
Quigley
put
dog
it in
fur in
here,
my
it turns off.
mic.
Eh?
I've got a little dog fur in my mic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that Quigley dog
Are we going to
fur?
walk? Are you going to go that way?
Yeah.
Is that the way you mean?
We are going that way.
Cool.
We were, and now we will continue. It'll be. At the moment, it's pretty good because then the sun's not glaring out the camera.
Yes.
But it's going to happen on the way back while the sun's setting.
Lucky to catch the sunset, aren't we?
Yeah. Do you have any interesting stories about this area for you?
Probably not really. Pretty average in my mind. I think
Oh,
I have the ability
not
to
disturb.
dress things up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's okay, mate.
embellish it for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, you know, I have a pretty vivid imagination. And yeah.
Yeah, it's just saying that one of my favourite runs is from that point along that green belt and then up to the look up there.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were telling us all before, when just before Terry turned up, and I was just about to say that Quigley and I have done that. We've done that walk and recorded it.
Oh wow.
So I think I titled that episode Roseneath. So every dog walk recording that I make, I just title it with the location,
Oh, okay.
and I like to put a star rating in the title too, like how good of a place I think it is.
Yep.
And so we've only done a couple of 1 and 2 star places that I'm determined to never go back to, but I'm a bit of a tourist because of the YouTube channel. It makes me want to go and visit new places a lot, as often as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
How often do you do your filming for dog walks? Is it?
So and within 365 days, the first 365 days of the channel, I recorded just over 200 dog walks. So and when I first started out, I thought I was going to try and perform the amazing feat of recording a dog walk every day, but I soon proved to myself that was not going to be possible, especially when my first break from it was when I wore myself out and got sick. And then I had to take the time off to recover
Yeah.
from my illness. And then after that, I had to ease myself back into it as I started to feel healthy again. And I just got to a point where I felt like, oh, well, I can't do this every day, so now I'm just going to do it every other day. And I want to do 4 recordings a week, so that it's more than 50% of a week, you know.
Cool, man.
Try and
So
keep the numbers up there.
when I had a dog, I think he'd be walking every day, but it might not be me who does it. Does Quigley walk every day of his life?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, so I could record it every day. I'd definitely go for a walk every day. It's just about whether I record it or not. Honestly, one of the things that makes me not want to make a recording is when it's really windy, because it makes terrible audio for the viewers. You know, no one really wants to watch that. I could prove that we went for a dog walk by recording it and muting the sound, but no one wants to listen to the strong winds. It just sounds like...
Not on a microphone.
Yeah.
It's pretty, yeah. Sound like the apocalypse almost, eh?
So did the nephew do well yesterday in his fight?
Yeah, but really good.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
It was just an exhibition fight. So
Hi.
Yeah. And what does that mean, exhibition
it's
fight?
just for show.
Hello.
Just to show
So
their
not-
skills.
Yeah.
How old is she?
Display their skills
Hey.
as fighters.
Yeah, feels
Yeah.
like one.
Month. He's a puppy.
Cool. Yeah, gotcha.
He's going to be
Well, you
huge.
can see who kind of had the better. Yeah.
And it's just encouraging them when they do some good moves and they can test out and
Yeah.
feel out where
He's
they're at.
pretty
Yeah,
cute.
that's right,
Not as
yeah.
cute as your dog.
Well, he was he
Your dog's way
was
cute.
meant to weigh in 60 kilo, but he came back 69. So
What?
because he was 9 kilo over, they had to pull the match. You know,
Okay.
so they just had to
Yeah.
they spar.
9 kilos is a lot.
Look at the little baby whippets on the
Growing
beach.
young man.
Is that what those are?
Yeah.
Whippets?
Is it?
I'm not an
Because he's
expert
growing?
dog breeds or anything.
That's a great. Yeah, that's amazing growth.
Ooh,
I'm going to have to catch up on your
Yeah.
conversation on the recording later, because
Yeah.
I'm over there
Oh, good.
playing with the dog.
we were just speaking about the nephew. He had a fight. He was supposed to fight yesterday, but he weighed in and he was 9 kilos overweight, so they had to pull the fight.
There's a growth spurt.
Oh,
That's a good thing.
bro, you ate too much.
McDonald's and yeah,
Oh no, not the hormone times.
yeah, all the good stuff. Eh?
Growth hormone.
Yeah. Wow.
Did
Friends,
it
eh? Friends.
make him think, oh right, now it's time to tidy up my diet? Or he's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
going to keep being a teenager?
Oh, that's
Come on.
really, kind of thing. He knows what he needs to do.
Yeah, it's good he's enjoying himself.
Yeah, that's it, eh?
Yeah,
no
that's how you
pressure from
stay in
me.
a sport, is
I think
enjoying
it's
it.
probably important for me not to
not on
talk
me
too
to-
much while they're talking.
Push him too hard, kind of thing. He might not want to do it.
That's it. Yeah,
Just roll with it, eh?
yeah. Good to have fun.
Yeah, it was entertaining. I was jumping around, and
Balls of testosterone.
to add to that story thing, like, yeah, I've got a story. I worked in a building, I think it was this one here, in the basement,
Yeah.
bottom floor.
You worked in the
Which
basement?
house? The pink one?
No, this one here with the triple garage door there.
Oh, okay, yep.
Oh yes.
And we had to cut some pipes open under the ground.
Yep.
To cut concrete in this little room, and
What were you doing? Like plumbing or foundation work or?
it was for plumbing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just literally a labourer, so
Yeah. So you've got labouring background.
I'm a carpenter by trade.
Cool.
Yeah, and like I was looking out these doors at people doing what we're doing right now, and I'm covered in sweat, grey, kind of thing, miserable.
Covered in concrete.
Yeah, covered in concrete
Ooh,
dust, and
yeah.
in the mud. Yeah,
Yeah. Good times.
so it's
No
nice to
dogs
be
on
here
the
like
beach.
this and not to be like that.
Yeah, on the other side.
There's not a complete ban for dogs on the beach, but there's time frames where they don't allow it.
There's seasonal allowances,
And
aren't there?
there's seasonal, yeah. So I've got history with heaps of places along here because I am a delivery man and I deliver furniture. And so I've delivered, $10,000 couches into some of these apartments and things.
Yeah.
Some of those apartments are pretty bloody special.
I'm imagining a couch like the DeLorean or something that's going to fly away.
There's some people that collect art.
Yeah.
I've seen plenty
Put a
of
cushion on it.
plenty of these apartments full of artworks too. Like they go out shopping and spend thousands of dollars on paintings and
Yeah, that's a good investment, isn't
deck
it?
the whole
Art.
walls out with it. And there's some pretty wealthy people living up in here.
Yeah, that's good for them.
And in some of these garages, there's some pretty flash cars.
Oh yes, yeah.
Do you remember when they
nice
have had in the past like massive like floodings here
No.
from the sea getting too high and coming over the wall and filling up the road? I wonder how they fared in that storm that we just had. I know we're not allowed to talk about stuff that's on the 6 o'clock news, but I
No.
think the weather doesn't count.
The harbours are generally a lot calmer than out the other side. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this park bench is broken. I'll give that a level 3 park bench
Cool.
rating. All these park benches are average, level 4s, except if they're broken or vandalised.
Yeah. I love finding that calm point in a storm too. It's... Oh, I think that's quite general. I think a lot of people can relate to it. Yeah. When I was doing wakaama on here, some early mornings, I'd notice big bubbles of this
Oh, wow.
underneath.
Yes.
And I messaged an uncle who was in the islands. I said, why does it do that? And he said, because
Of the taniwha!
it's all, this is all unstable. This is all
Yes.
moving, and it could blow up any time. I don't know. That's what we live on.
Oh, look, there's Te Ha, that boat there. My mate works on that boat. He drives it. It's powered by these two big bloody turbocharged Scania motors, like the same they have in the Scania trucks. I went for a ride on it. I went been for a ride on that boat.
That looks like fun.
And what that boat does for a job is escort the large ships in and out of the harbour, and it's the pilot transport. So whether the pilot's getting on the boat or off the boat, he comes and goes from the big ships on that little boat.
Oh, that's cool.
It's his taxi to and from the ships. The pilots, yeah.
Mr. James Bond.
Yeah.
Hey, check out these windows on the buildings. What do they look like to you?
Oh, Coke bottles.
Yeah. I think they look like surveillance cameras.
Oh, the big surveillance cameras.
That's that anyway. It's crossed my mind. If I lived in one of those, I'd feel like a spy.
I love all the old houses that have been maintained really nicely, and then all the modern buildings look like an interruption to the history.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look at that.
Get a photo of it, they're concerned, you know, they can use full road, they're up and down frequency, they can see through that cloud.
Wow.
It's a sign. You wrong there?
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Sign is like an area.
Oh.
Well, we might not see the sun again before it goes behind the hills.
Yes.
Right now it's gone
It's
behind the
setting all the way over
clouds.
there now.
And it don't look like that cloud's going to get out of the way in any hurry.
Yeah.
But I've been wrong about such proclamations in the past.
Gonna get a shot of that.
Get a photo.
Yeah, before it was that perfect line.
Yeah. Yeah, instead up and down, hold it, come up.
Yeah.
What looks like it.
Oh, my pants are getting shorter. Can you see that? Not because I'm growing.
So I was gonna say,
It's because my pants are called Myra.
do they shrink in
No, no, it's because I've got a belly. It's got like below or above. Just, you know, funny times. So what I do, do I get longer pants?
I reckon put the belly in. I put the belly in the pants.
Or do you get a wider waistline? What do you do?
What did you do last time?
Oh, I just had stretching. I actually wore just dresses.
Oh yeah.
You wear dresses with tights. I didn't like moo look.
Well, you know, you'll be all the way there in the summertime, so it probably will be dresses, right? This time around.
Yeah. October, like first week. So spring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. The little
Perfect
chicks
timing.
and lambs running around. Go for it. Oh. Yeah.
I should take a picture of this red van. I've driven one of these before.
That looks like fun.
Yeah, one of my friends owned it, and then later on she crashed it into a tree. She thought she could fit under the tree branch and caved in the roof of her camper.
Oh yeah, that happens.
And then she sold it to some guy who repaired it. And one day I accidentally found the camper van again in his garage when I was delivering something to his house. I was like, I know this van! Where did you buy this from? Did you get it from the particular person? And he was like, yeah, from such and such place. I was like, that's the same damn van.
Did they fix the roof okay?
Yeah. It's fiberglass, so fiberglass isn't actually that difficult to repair for the people that know how.
Yeah.
So that's good. So
yeah, not the kind of convertible you want.
can I tell you that our car got crashed into? Did I tell you about that? Or did you see it on my socials?
No. Is it recent?
On May 1st, yeah.
3 days ago.
Somebody failed to give way to a little truck, and the truck slammed on its brakes to avoid crashing into it, and instead of crashing into it, swerved by accident and crashed into us. And our car's going for insurance assessments tomorrow.
Yeah.
I anticipate it's probably going to get written off. So.
Oh dear, that was a bad one. Is
Yeah.
everyone okay?
Yeah. No damage to people's.
Good.
Not even very much drama in the traffic because we were like quick smart to get our shit together, pull our vehicles over to the side of the road and exchange informations and everything.
Yeah.
And it was a commercial vehicle that hit us, so I got given the number of the owner of the vehicle, the company vehicle, right? And I called the boss, this guy's boss, and they just come straight to the party with liability and everything.
That's good.
So the only real inconvenience is not being able to drive the car.
Uh-huh.
And a friend has loaned us a little car
Yep.
to tide us over until that gets sorted.
He's a good friend.
Yeah. Well, she gave me the keys today and said, you can have it for as long as you need. I'm not going anywhere. She works from home, you know, like hardly needs to
sweet.
go anywhere.
This guy. No.
Yeah,
No
I want
hands.
one of those.
Look, Mum.
I want one of those, and I
Yeah.
want to do recordings like this while riding on it. And I've got this amazing electric bike, which is in the shop right now. I need another $1,000 to get the battery replaced.
Yeah, they are expensive.
The motor broke down, and so I already paid for that to get fixed. And then when they went to try and test that new motor against my old battery, they decided that my old battery needs to be replaced. So suddenly I couldn't afford to get my bike back out of the shop.
Oh, no. Yeah.
But we'll get there. He said, you can take as long as you like, mate. I'll just stash it here until you're ready to pay. I'm like,
Good.
sweet as, mate. So I'm on the mission to get that out of the shop.
Yeah.
And then I want to mount cameras on the bike. Because he loves running next to the bicycle. So
Yeah.
we've got to start making some riding the bicycle episodes.
Action films.
Yeah. I wouldn't run them on concrete though.
No.
Only on the grass.
Yeah. I used to have a trail dog in Hobart, Tassie. He was my firstborn son. That's what I called him.
Your dog?
Yeah. And his name was Mickey.
What was his name?
He was so cute. Mickey.
Mickey?
And he had a bit of staffing in him, so he was actually like a big cuddly teddy bear and like to wrestle.
Oh, yes.
So he had the pecs and he had the buff head and he had the Aussie mullet, you know, the kind of red hairdo, the big smile and the green eyes. Yeah, Mickey passed away last year and he had a really good life. He was a trail dog, so you know red heelers? Red heeler dogs, paddle dogs? They're like little cubs. They're like little bear cubs. Yeah.
Are they like blue heelers?
Yes, different colour.
Yeah, okay. So good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
Red versus blue.
Yeah. Yeah, so he started off, just so trainable. First day, I had him, he was in his little bed, and he walks over to me at 6 a.m. to wake me up. And I said, go back to bed, it's too early. So he just went back to sleep. And then when it was 8, he looked at me and I said, okay, let's get up. And then I opened the door and I said, okay, go and do your whiz. And he went out in the grass and did his whiz. Cattle dog, they're just so easy. And so he used to ride in a little bag on my back and on the mountain bike to work. And
I've got a friend who does that with her cat. She's got this purpose-made backpack with a clear panel window in it, so the cat can see the world while it's travelling. And yeah,
that's cool.
I thought, because I've got a little dog too, and he doesn't come on these dog walks with us because he's got tiny little legs, and we walk for much longer than he could handle. So he just doesn't get invited. He's pretty much excluded. He's like bonus material as far as the YouTube channel is concerned.
He's a special guest appearance.
Yeah, he is. So there are some special episodes.
Not
with the little boy dog, the little Toto dog.
Yeah, Mickey used to just go on a country road, duffel bag on my back, and when we would corner, he'd shift his paws to the other side, and then it's really good. Then I trained him up to be a trail dog because I was a mountain biker, so just go around the mountains. Yeah, good companion. I started off by just linking a tie tube in a tube together and running him along the side of my bike. And they've got this beautiful double coat, kind of like Quigley's, on the outside and soft underneath, so it's a bit padded for hitting cattle or whatever they do. But a few times he hit the tire, like zzz, zzz, and he learned quick. And then he had it down, and then he could run right there. But naturally, being a herder dog, he was perfect to look after a group of mountain bikers on the trail, go and round us up. I took a German friend out. He was a chef, so he was a bit bigger and slower at the back of the group, and he fell down the bank. And Mickey, he went back. Rounded him up. And then he comes back to me and goes, "Oh, something's wrong. Oh no!" He went back and got him, and so looking out for everyone. Even though I was like, "Oh, he'll be fine. I'll just keep riding." But Mickey was on it. Yeah, because he had little legs, so he had to do like this kind of Superman thing. He'd fly through here. Very cute. Yeah, got amazing power to weight ratios they have.
Hello.
What kind of dog is your one?
It's like that little German short-haired pointer. Yeah.
It's a mix.
One looks like this dog.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like turning around here. What
Sounds
do you
good
think?
to me. Yeah.
Beautiful.
You can enjoy the view the other way.
Yeah, it's a bit of a cloud gazing moment right now.
It's a bit of a shame, eh? Guess we got to see the last of the sun.
Yeah, still looks pretty on the water. I find it really calming to look at. Yeah. It's a happy place.
You can see the reflection in the water. It's really cool.
Marlon, when Tanini was a baby, I used to race from Max Brewery to here, and we'd turn around at this point.
Yeah.
So it's the 5K running series. And we had a little buggy, and I had like the windshield on for her, so it's a bit more aero. So I got really good at the corners, and we were fast. And
I want to get a trailer for my dogs,
yeah, that's a good one.
so I can take them places before we start running and walking. You know, save their legs.
How's your dog?
Quigley, what age are you? 2021, I think. He was born, and his birthday's in July, I think. He's a rescue dog. We didn't meet his parents because he got abandoned at a marae, and puppies in a cardboard box kind of scenario.
Yeah.
They couldn't have left him at a better place at a marae where people will take care of him. It's a bit like how there's those old stories of people leaving babies on the doorstep of the church.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got one of his siblings when we fostered them. So what we call it when you foster an animal and then you can't bear to give it back is a foster fail. He's a foster fail.
Oh.
But we had his sister when we were fostering them, keeping them alive with feeding them.
Yeah.
So we had two of them and we
Sister.
gave one back to the SPCA for rehoming.
Yeah. So foster fail makes adoption success.
Say again?
Foster fail, but adoption success.
What's the failure to adoption
The
success?
foster fail. You said he was a foster fail.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Because when you foster an animal, you're supposed to give it back.
yeah, but
But
you
we
adopted
failed
him.
to give him back. That's
Yeah.
what it means, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Have you been up here?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really pretty to look at. It's like some kind of naval base. Yeah, it's interesting. I just feel like all the best points on these coasts have been taken with some kind of memorial or strategic points. So, yeah, good spots, all right. Yeah. So it means that they've always been good spots. Yeah. I have a feeling that they're all special, energetically significant people. Yeah, beautiful.
I saw some publications recently about the Massey Memorial and the Point Hallswell aircraft battery. They're changing it to being looked after by one of the local Māori people and the Department of Conservation or something like that.
Aha.
Whereas before that, I think the city's been managing the reserve there. So they're handing over the keys to the Department of Conservation and the Māori people.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's good that there's still Māori people.
Yeah. But old, what's his name? That famous director that made The Lord of the Rings. He's
Oh yeah.
bought up all that land at Shelley Bay and all of that, eh? And
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yes.
so, it's still pretty unclear to me what he's going to do with it, but I heard he was building a museum somewhere. I wonder if it's going to be there.
On the waterfront, perhaps.
Yeah. I was trying to drop hints that he buy that building over there, the Rotunda restaurant thing.
Uh huh.
And
That would be a good museum, but not big enough.
I was making jokes that he should turn it into a cabaret bar with the theme of Meet the Feebles, one of his really old cult classic films.
I think I need to watch that. I haven't seen
Have you
it.
seen Meet the Feebles yet?
No, and I love his old films.
It's very similar in design to Bad Taste, which is another one of his old films.
See, I was kind of young when that came out.
They're all puppets. The whole these movies are all puppets.
That's 1041.
They're puppet movies. They're
We're really
great.
freaking old. So they made with puppets.
Yes.
That's a good effort. The effort that goes into making puppets.
This is from Peter Jackson's indie film career here in Wellington before he ever made the big time. We're talking about his old movies.
I really like the one with the zombies and the rats.
Zombies and the Rats.
It was cool. It's good. It's filmed here in Wellington and at the zoo.
Is it a Peter
Botanical
Jackson
Gardens.
film?
It is, and
Oh.
it's called
I should know it.
It's called...
Not the Frighteners.
No, go back.
They go back.
And it had the most tomato sauce used in a horror scene in history.
Mate, you might have to look this video up and add it in the comments when you remember the title of it.
It's escaping me right now, but it's very good, and it has, it's like a 1950s. New Zealand is very Kiwiana.
Did you hear about that fake documentary that he made that fooled everyone? It was blatantly made up and
yes,
untrue.
that was good. Did you know about that one?
No.
What is it? It's escaping me. What's going on? it was about...
It was about unearthed footage. They found all this footage that this filmmaker from a long time ago had, stashed in his house or something and hadn't seen the light of day for decades. And so they made this documentary based on all this footage that he discovered.
But it was a joke. Yeah, but people took it seriously and thought it was real, that we had this New Zealand hero who was the first one to invent filmmaking, and it was just a joke.
And then people all around New Zealand were outraged that he had pulled the wool over their eyes and made them all feel like they were gullible, because they were. They got tricked.
No one can make you feel gullible. You are gullible if you're not.
How dare he? How dare he trick us all like that? Do you think it's funny?
Yes. That was a good one. Yeah, it just went a bit too far because it was on the national, New Zealand Films archives something. And is that because it just came out recently? Because it was a bit embarrassing.
What's that?
This documentary that was a mock.
No, I'm pretty sure that's old news. Like it was
very old, but it's been revived recently.
Everybody's understanding that it exists has come back around again.
Yeah.
Because
maybe we can put the name in the link because that was a good watch.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, because we've forgotten right now off the top of our heads, but we'll comment.
It's a bit courageous.
We'll leave remarks in the comments about these things. So,
yeah.
Or while you're watching right now, you could Google it and find out for yourself.
By the time we get back and you do the editing.
The IMDb database of Peter Jackson's historical films.
Yeah. They'll be watching by that stage. It's not live. Yeah. Yeah.
I know, right? I'm not even sure if I want to live broadcast dog walks in the future.
A bit too risky.
But I know I can't until...
Dog fights.
Yeah, I can't until my channel hits certain figures.
Yep.
They don't let you broadcast live until your channel is popular enough. So I'm happy with not.
Okay.
And
just stay at a certain level.
I don't feel excited about broadcasting live anyway, because the whole point of me delay broadcasting my recordings is that I want to be far away from that place when people watch it and find out where I was, I don't like giving away our location, especially since we live in a bus and we park it up around all over the place.
Yeah.
Hey. By the time people go looking for us, we're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a security thing from my point of view.
Yeah.
And some of the broadcasts, I actually make them not go online for a year. I've got this playlist called the Lost Playlist, which I just feel like I'm investing recordings into the future for future viewers.
Yeah, it could be special release footage.
It's more like interesting to look back on footage from a year ago instead of right now, or just the other day.
You can time travel.
Yeah.
Essentially with film.
I pretty much, time traveling is one of my memes. I'm always talking about time traveling because if I want to pause the recording, I can control the camera with my watch, right? So I pull up the camera and I go, oh right, I'm just going to do a little bit of time traveling. Ah, we survived. Or did I?
And you can
The time traveling jokes.
Make it faster or slower.
Yeah, I like to go, I'm just going to take a little bit of a break from the recording, but it doesn't matter to you because I'm going to be back as soon as I push this button. And then I push the button and I'm back. Yay! But I got to have a rest and fart or pee or pick up dog poop, or like I call it time travelling when we pause the recording. That's a bit of a meme for me.
Gentlemanly way to say it, kind of like powdering the nose.
Yeah. Oh, just got to do a little bit of time travelling.
We survived. Or did I?
And you can play with
But the
time.
fact of the matter is, most of the time I'm just recording raw and uploading it.
I'm just going to take a bit.
I like to try and get in the can without making any pauses.
As soon as I push this
From
button,
start to finish.
and then I push the
Oh, I just realised.
Yay!
I realised that I didn't pause your microphones, so now my audio is going to be
That's a good way to time travel.
resynced for the
like I call it time.
last of the recording. Mental note, 55 minutes.
Oh, that's a very gentlemanly way to say it, kind of like powdering
Oh
your
no,
nose.
yours gone off.
Time travelling, just lost half an hour on the toilet. Yeah.
But the fact of the matter
I don't know
is,
how
most of the time
it
I'm
turned
just
off
recording
or if it
raw
went flat or
and
everything,
uploading.
anything, but it's now going again.
in the can without making any pauses. From start to finish.
Yours
I
is
didn't
flashing a
realise.
red light.
I realised that I didn't pause your microphone, so now my audio.
Myra, your recording device is flashing a red light, which probably means it wants to give up the ghost. Oh, and that's why yours stopped. They've gone flat. Oh well.
No, yours gone off.
It's okay because we're coming to the best part of the walk.
Yeah.
So are you going to?
If they fail out, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Oh, mine's
I
got
don't
a
know how
red.
it turned off or if it went flat or anything, but it's now going again.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to be home right in time for dinner?
Yeah.
Yours is
I was thinking about grabbing a bite to eat in
Really?
town before I head back
Oh,
to the
that's
hut.
so nice.
Myra, your
Yeah.
recording device is flashing a red light, which probably
Oh,
means
yeah?
it wants to give up the ghost.
How you getting
and
there?
that's why yours stopped. They've gone
Oh, good.
flat.
Oh, maybe because you're recording in your pocket.
Oh well.
That's okay because we're coming to the best part of the walk.
Yeah. If they fail out.
Had roast for tea. It's
Yeah.
potatoes and pumpkin, broccoli,
Good.
carrot,
Oh, that's so good.
roast
No,
chicken,
cold day.
stuffing.
I'm getting hungry.
Are you the artist? Are you talking about getting tattoos or? Yeah.
Are you
yeah.
in the hut, are you, bro?
I'm somebody who would think
Yep,
about
that's where I'm off to after.
Are you?
all that time thinking about it. What was the point in
Oh,
that time?
I was going to go back to the job.
When if you don't think about it, do it.
Something there to live out there, but someone
Chill a bit.
yeah, I just get to express her design. And,
Yeah.
because I operate from a different, say, different space than most.
So it comes through in its own
nature.
creation.
I don't have androgynous.
Yes.
From
Well-
that point, they observe it, so she can do whatever she wants.
I think I'm going to.
Wrong, it's all good, but even the imperfections.
I'm going to kiss goodbye the viewers and shut down the recording now, or soon. Oh, don't tangle it up in each other, you silly dogs. Thank you. You're a cutie. Hello. Lovely. I want a red harness to go with this new red collar.
Start there and work our way down. And just make it bright and colourful. She's got heaps of art.
What's that?
I can't see anything on that screen right now.
Oh.
And I was wearing my sunglasses too. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's very Star Warsy to me. I'm not a Star Wars aficionado or anything, but I feel that image is sort of Star Wars universe in my mind's eye. Can you guys put your microphone? Figure out how to put your microphones back in here. Now you need to take the tops off. They go in separately. So just because it makes my life easier. Thank you. Excellent. Well, viewers, thank you for joining us on this very excellent dog walk walkies with friends, eh? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.